Hi everyone, I hope you're all happy, healthy, busy, and having a great life. I know I am. Again, thank you for joining me in this project. I wanted to give you the update for this month. I did promise one new song and one video, at least an explanation of that song, if nothing else. So I did want to share this update on the song I'm releasing this month, which is called Tierra, Buena. And it's the parable of the sower. This has always been one of my favorite parables and stories in the Bible. I love this story, and it's spoken to me different ways over the years in different times. Sometimes I've been the sower, sowing seeds everywhere, spreading the news of the kingdom and Jesus' love to everyone, watching the reactions as the seeds fell, see the different reactions. Other times I felt like the seed in each of the different categories, sometimes falling on by the wayside, out of the way and being eaten up by the birds, other times falling on the hard rock and excited, enthusiastic for a while, but then then drying up and losing my enthusiasm. Other times the seed that falls amongst the thorns and is choked by the cares of this world. Actually, what the Bible says, the cares of this century, this age, which is very applicable nowadays with all that's going on in society, on the internet, culturally, with our belief system and everything. It's easy to get choked, as well as by the deceitfulness of riches, the false dream that money is going to make you happy, or even sometimes just fighting to pay the bills, and sometimes just from personal desires, these seeds being choked out. Other times I've been that seed on great ground, bearing fruit, prospering and feeling His blessing in every way and seeing all the fruits come from that. So I've been the difference. I feel like I've been the seed at different times in my life, which is one reason I love this story. In this song, I'm focusing more on the aspect of the soil, the last one. What kind of soil do you want to be? It's in Spanish, so you may not understand it, but that's the message of the song. What kind of soil do you want to be? Do you want to be the kind that receives the seed and brings forth fruit for the benefit of the world? Or are you going to fall in one of the other categories? Unfortunately, in spite of modern teaching, not everybody wins the race. And in this case, it looks like only 1/4 of the seeds had any sort of prosperity. The rest passed from existence and didn't have their time of prosperity, their time of flourishing, their time of being a blessing to the world. And the main point I get from this parable too is that God once again has supplied everything we need, just like the Garden of Eden. He's given us everything we need. We all have everything we need, and it's just important that we as soil decide to focus on what kind of soil we're going to be. Are we going to be the receptive kind? Are we going to be the kind that brings forth fruit, that uses what He gives us and prospers and makes a better world and preaches His kingdom and brings His light and love to others, not in a religious way, but just that daily fruitfulness. A lot of us, we want ministry, we want greatness, we want recognition, but are we just those faithful little seeds just sprouting up everywhere, just being His flowers, His fruit, His vegetables, His life to humanity everywhere we're planted? We're all planted somewhere. There's a reason for why we are where we are. So the important thing is to focus on that and become the kind of plant or become the kind of soil that will bring forth all sorts of fruit and vegetation and flowers for the world to see, that they may see our good works, glorify our Father which is in heaven. That we're not a city set on a hill, but we are a flourishing garden that people can visit. Who hasn't visited a beautiful garden or forest and just felt refreshed, felt renewed, felt reborn nearly, and benefited from that time in nature? Well, God help us to be those kind of people that when people are around us, they get refreshed, they get fed, they get strengthened. As for me and my house, That's what we want to do. I pray the same for you. Thanks again for your help. I hope to be posting this song soon in a visual form as well, with a video, with pictures. This one's a bit more specialized, and I'm having a bit of trouble locating good pictures, but I'm praying that it'll happen this week, and I hope to get this out to you and get the song out to the world also, at least to my Spanish-speaking brethren who will understand it. I love you. God bless you. Thanks again for your help. I so appreciate it. And your prayers.